The 1,000 pound club. A major milestone for most, but for those of us who love powerlifting, it's simply that point where you can start to say, I'm getting strong. 3 lifts: the back squat, the deadlift, and the bench press. 1 rep each, a weight totaling 1,000 pounds or more. It's really very simple. But to me, it means a lot more than that. I'll get to that part. You may notice I'm not exactly enthusiastic in this video, and for that I'm sorry. I blame the early morning hour, the lack of warm-up, and the fact that it's unseasonably cold for Southern California. What you'll see me do today is a 300-pound back squat, a 300-pound bench press, and a 400-pound deadlift. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress upon you the importance of making a goal and choosing to achieve it despite whatever the obstacles may be. What some of you might not know is that my Marine Corps career was ended by a neck injury, one that left me significantly disabled. That added to a laundry list of other ailments: shoulder injuries, knee injuries, kidney failure. It's left me in a position where it can be really hard to get out of bed in the morning. I am usually racked with pain, and I am unable to take medication on account of my kidneys. So I deal with it every day. And I spent a long time really low. I spent a long time feeling sorry for myself, thinking that I would never again be the man that I was. But after I got out of that sweatpant wearing, Cheetos eating, beard growing stage of self-loathing and pity, I made a goal. In the summer of 2012, I decided that I was going to be in the 1,000 pound club again, despite all of my challenges. Less than 2 years later, in November of 2013, I achieved that with questionable depth, questionable form, but unquestionable motivation and dedication. I am living proof that you can accomplish anything if you set your mind to it, accept your true limitations, and overcome everything else. I'm not trying to tell you that your struggles aren't significant. I would never do that. I have too much respect for every one of you. But I am saying you can choose to overcome them. Sometimes that means accepting help. Sometimes it means accepting you can't do it the way that you used to. I certainly can't train the way that I used to. As a Marine, train a lot different than 5x5 or Wendler's 5-3-1 or doing a CrossFit routine. The Marines specialize in breaking you. They also specialize in teaching you mental fortitude. And I think that's the most important thing that I picked up from the Marines that has helped me since, that has helped me endure the loss of the Marines, as ironic as that is.
We're getting a little off topic. When I reached my goal, I realized that I wasn't satisfied. I may feel like myself again, but I wanted more. And that's one of the best parts about achieving your goal, is there's always another one to chase. I realized I didn't have the resources or the knowledge to get past this plateau myself, so I reached out to Casey Garrison and Scott Brengel of East Coast, West Coast Strength, some professional strongmen who've got pretty darn successful careers. I leaned on them for their knowledge, and I, once again, even at this stage of my life, allowed myself to be mentored. It's a hard thing for me to do. I pride myself on being self-sufficient, to a fault, a claim my wife will not argue with. But everybody needs help, and I think that's one of the things that this group can offer. It's a place of positivity, it's a place of support, accountability. It can be anything that you need it to be. We can't all have workout partners. I'm lucky, I've got John. He's there with me 4 days a week, now 6 days a week. We've both committed just to finding out what we're capable of. We've decided that it's worth it to us to overcome the individual obstacles that each of us has. This workout group is a good thing. This workout group can arm you, can support you. It can be whatever you need it to be. But ultimately, you have to make that decision that you are worth getting over these obstacles. You have to stop using them as an excuse. We do that. It's human. It's okay. It can be hard to look what we have to face in the eye and say, you are not good enough to stop me. It can be hard to be fierce when you're alone. But you're not alone. You have us. And if you still need convincing. If you still need a reason to think that you can overcome them, well, I don't know that I have one reason. So, how about 1,000?